Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it's episode 153. Today we have the first knockout round of the Champions League versus Sevilla, a team who knocked us out quite a few years ago. They knocked us out in the quarter-final. It's time to get some revenge, and hopefully we can go to Spain and put the pain of seasons past behind us and go through to our third ever quarter-final and our second quarter-final in 2 consecutive years. Hopefully we will be okay. In terms of the league, absolutely flying. 1 draw, 18 wins, puts us on 55 points. And since the turn of the new season, after we last met against PSV, we lost somewhere around the area. Everything's pretty good. We actually drew a game in Rapid Vienna in the friendlies. Of course we did. We beat 1-3-1, 2-0, 4-1. And we are currently very happy with how the team is at the minute. We're getting very good consistency. The boys have been playing all very well together. We've got everybody together. Big news though. Well, not really big news. The baller rejected big bids for the baller. When I say big, about 15 million from Barcelona and Dortmund. We rejected 30 million deadline day from Barcelona for Nielsen. Nildo did not get a bid throughout the whole window, but still does not want to talk to me, which is a shame. I really hope one day he does turn around and does talk to me. I do think if we go on a bit of a run here in the Champions League, like make the semi, he may go and you go, yeah, you know what, we'll stick around because it might be a Champions League here, but hopefully not. We also rejected 30 million on deadline day for Ronald. And Ronald, at 29, is sort of the place start thinking about cashing in on. With our current run in the Champions League, current form the last couple of years winning the Europa League, and how well Ronald and Nildo and Neri been playing together, I didn't want to sell. I said I would have taken 50 million on deadline day, because it would be stupid at 29 not to. But I think next year we could lose Nildo and we could lose Ronald in the same window. Kind of tells you that we kind of need to win this season. Apart from that, Bad made world goalkeeper of the year yet again. Fantastic players are Bad. And we have got, obviously, Sevilla here in a very tough time. Sevilla, of course, is a team that we have history against. And they are a team that are pretty good on paper, but a team we should not be scared of playing. If we go into the group stage, how are you, Eleanor? They got out of Group A in second, obviously, because we got them as a first seed. And they did go and beat Hertha Berlin home and away, a team that we did struggle to last year. Something tells me Hertha Berlin definitely would have given them a fair fight. And as you can see here, Hertha Berlin absolutely pumped them and they won the 1-0. And against Berlin in the second game, wherever this is. Where are you? They won 3-1. And yet again, 34 shots from Hertha Berlin and did not win. So, kind of looks like Sevilla, the merchants of FMing teams. And you will remember back a couple of years ago, we had massive chances versus them to get through to our first ever semi-final. And it did not happen. If we go all the way back to our first ever quarter-final, and we go to Champions League, and we go back, there we are. We did lose 1-0 away from home. Campos missing a massive 1-on-1 chance, playing the 4-1-3-2. And then we did lose on away goals on aggregate in the second game. 1-0 up, had probably better the chances, very even game. And Campos yet again in the 91st minute missed a massive 1-on-1. And then Lopez scored, and then Ripper scored, and we did miss a chance, I think, in about the 180th minute to win it. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't come down to that today. They have got Zucker currently out with a broken ankle as well. He is a 92 capped, experienced striker from Belgium. Fantastic play, a play we definitely don't want to see playing against us. He's been banging them in the league, and that is a very good out for us to see. In terms of everything else in Champions League, important to know that RB Salzburg, the Austrian side in Austria, just don't lose. They just beat Real Madrid 2-1. So who knows? Hopefully they get through there and we can go do the busted. Anyway, our team for the first leg of the quarterfinal, of the first knockout stage of the Champions League is going to be as full strength as it comes. Abad, Bloom, Sheng, Carlos, Ibe, Neri, Ronald, and Nildo throughout the middle. Carlos and Smet either side, and the baller, a man that loves a big game, it has to be said, he's been banging them in of late as well, but he loves a big game, is up top, because, well, when he's in this much form and banging them in, why don't you just play him? Score predictions in the chat, we of course are live, links down below, also about to be filming the podcast in about an hour or so time, links down below, we'll be recapping everything that's going on, and obviously previewing how we think the Euros will play out for the rest of the Euros. Down below will be the links to that. I highly recommend go checking out the Discord and, of course, the podcast. Tim's predicted a narrow 2-1 win. I'm predicting we're going to win this game 1-0 away from home and hopefully be alright. Their best player is their goalkeeper in junior. Damiano Manzella's here. Wow, hey, that's a throwback. He left us for 1.5 million. We'll have a look at Damiano Manzella in a second. That is an absolute throwback. A guy that did narrowly miss out in my dream team when I did it, but only because he was only here for a year. But yeah, anyway, they've also got guys that I'm looking for that I know. I think I've seen a couple of those names in scout reports, but yeah. But let's go have a look at what Damiano looks like, huh? We are going to go and press, but Damiano Manzella, we'll have a look at. Junior is their best player, world-class goalkeeper, the 29-year-old. Maybe that's why they couldn't get past. But Damiano Manzella is joining Barcelona on a free. We've missed out, boys. We have missed out. Joining Barcelona on a free. Wow, I would have brought him back in all his glory, idiot Damien. Obviously, if you don't remember, joined us and was our highest sale for 1.5 million. He had a release fee into Tilka. The fact he came from Sydney Olympic is unreal. Dede through the middle, quite an elite centre-back with Jose, Ramon, Ramirez on the other side. A young 20-year-old that has a lot of potential. Angel on the left-back, very good left-back. Someone maybe we can get at, though. And Talon is still pretty good, a bit experienced on the right-hand side. Mark Thomas, a 31-year-old, another experienced midfielder. Bit of experience in this side. A 29-year-old as well, Marcos Lopez. Haddad is a 30-year-old Moroccan. He's not particularly the greatest on the left-hand side. Looks like our right-hand side is the way to go. Brillo up top in a 4-4-2, looking pretty decent. And, of course, Jorge Alexander as well is up there too. An interesting side. Like there's a side that I feel like we're better than in areas, but they are very experienced. And even their bench has had a bit of experience, isn't it, as well? Igor's there too. I know that he's used to be decent because we looked at him many times before. And Silva is not playing, and he should be. Wow. He's still very good, the right wing back. I'm glad you're not playing. And, well, to be fair, Damian was playing on the other side. So, yeah, they've got options. I feel like they're a very scrappy side. It's very similar to the team in terms of, you know, very similar to the kind of quality of the team that did knock us out in the quarterfinal of the Champions League all those years ago. All I will say about that is our team was a lot more attacking and a lot more, on paper, not as good. Anyway, we're in the black, they're in the white. It is hopefully a day that we can go out there and do the job. And away we go. I have got us down on, there we go. I've been playing some quicker speed just to get us through this. 4-4-2 though does not give me a lot of confidence. 4-4-2 is pretty broken this year on FM, but this 4-3-3 is very defensive. I would want an away goal as well. That was our problem last year. We did play very well and then conceded the away goal. Anyway, we will reverse the camera. First highlight, Thomas now. Bit deeper. Miguel Angel. If we can force him long, that's a bit of a win for us. Miguel Angel still got it. Thomas now getting a bit of a press here. Nildo, they take him on. And in the end, Neri wins it. Ronald, big chance here. Need to find an option here. Don't shoot. Find an option. Bloom. Need to find feet here. Finds Neri. We can restart here. And he's got options inside. And he finds Bloom again. Neri. Need Carlos to go a bit wider. First time into Ronald. Need a runner from somebody. Wim Smith may get there. He does. Can he wheel around and get a ball in the box? Ronald presents. Does well. Ronald. Turns. Oh my God, he's put it wide. Use your left foot there, buddy. In the end, he put it on his right foot and made himself get closed down. He hits it with his left. It's 1-0. Just like in Spain all those years ago, we've missed a couple of chances early. In the end, Junior to go long, the world-class goalkeeper. And he goes long, not the best kick though. And we pick it up with Wim Smith. Need a runner here. We get a runner. It's Nildo. He's world-class. Oh my days, boys. You can't be doing this to me right now. Cannot be doing this to me right now. Nildo, world-class, 1-1. Missed a massive chance. We're dominating the game. Yet to score though. Bloom, still on the ball. Finds Nildo. He can run at people, and he does. Still going Nildo. Tackle goes in. Falls to Junior. He does well at the feet. Nearly fell to the baller. And that was a highlight, apparently. Wow. 35 minutes played. 60% of the ball. Dominating the game. Yet to score, though. 40 minutes played. Miguel Angel with the ball. Inside to Abad. Lopez now. Miguel Angel. Lopez. They're building out. They're going to be good when they do get forward. And that's a good ball in the Jorge Alexander. It'll be such against the runner play if we concede one here. Headed. Abad onto the bar. What a save. Onto the bar. What a save from Abad. Dim's already put in the chat. Why do I get this is going to be an FMing? I get it too. Because we would have scored by now with this dominance if it was not going to be an FMing. In the end, Lopez, Abad. It was a good build-up play, but you have to watch this save from Abad. He's world-class. Goalkeeper of the year winner, back-to-back seasons. And you can see why. As this ball comes in, he has to readjust his feet. What a save from Abad. Two world-class goalkeepers going at it. And in the end, Briol wins the header. Abad readjusts, puts it onto the bar. It's a great save. That's absolutely dirty, buddy. And look, we're a lot better of a team than that lost here in Spain 1-0. And hopefully, if we keep playing the same way, we will find a goal. Only one shot on target. I'm going to tell him I'm not pleased. I'm pretty pleased with the performance. I'm not pleased with the end product. Time ticks away, though. If we keep playing this way, I find it hard for Sevilla to score unless it's absolutely on the break. This minute, though, Carlos having an absolute stinker out there. I'm going to make a change. Nildo out wide as a winger on attack. There we are. And Mazzala for Somariva. Going to give Baller a few more minutes here. 65 minutes played. Time still ticks away. I'm not switching for 4-3-3, by the way. 0-0 is not the worst result. So it means we just win one game in Denmark in 90 minutes. It's fine. The Baller for Lars as well. No, for Nielsen, sorry. We'll go with that. I'm actually going to get Lars in for Wem Smet, who's had a pretty good game, but Lars may be cutting in onto his right foot from a wide position. Not a bad option. He will naturally look to get inside. Highlight here. Damiano Manzella. Lars wins a header. We need Nielsen to come and present. He does, the Brazilian wonder kid. By himself, though. He's going to go himself. Looks for Somariva. Ball headed to Ronald. Needs a runner. Nildo on the volley. Nearly did it. Backstick. Ronald. Down he goes. There's a pen ref. Oh, referee. If they score on the break, I'll be livid. Referee. Ball cut back. Top of the box. Thomas hits. Wide. How is that not a penalty, referee? How is that not a fucking pen? How is it not a penalty? What part of the ball does he fucking win? Oh, fuck off, Football Manager, man. Different day, we won this game 3-0. Ronald's getting there first. Ronald's going to shoot. Ronald's about to hit this. And he gets absolutely chirped. Oh, my days, man. What part of the ball has he won? Clear-cut penalty. Not given. No VAR, no nothing. Wowzers. Going to go attacking with a few minutes to go. Try and maybe pinch one really late. We've dominated the game. 13 shots and it's 0-0 here. 3 minutes of added time. It would be a disgusting time to concede. Dominated the game. 16 shots, 4 on target, 57% of possession, an expected goal ratio of 1.8, and it's finished 0-0. If we get FM'd, if we draw 1-1 in Denmark, I'll be livid. Referees had an absolute mare, clear-cut penalty not given. VAR doesn't even look at it. I am absolutely disgusted. There were some positives out there for sure. Going to keep morale high. We play like that in Denmark, we score. In the end, we've got 90 minutes in Denmark, and we win there, we're through. All we know, score a goal in Denmark, we're fine. It's a clean sheet, we'll look at the positives, but at the same stage, when you have 16 shots in a Champions League game away from home, you've got to fucking score. Absolutely livid. Nildo missed a massive 1-1. I've had the best chance of the day, and he put it on his right foot. Juve beating United, which is good for us, because we would prefer Juve to get through there. In the end, I'm absolutely appalled. A, that wasn't a penalty, and B, we have not scored. I see these guys in the second YouTube for the second leg here against Sevilla. It is in the balance, it's 0-0, and if you're Sevilla, very happy with that result. In the end, though, we have not scored. We've had 16 chances in Spain, and yet again, it has been another performance where we get worried. Hopefully, though, like last time we played him in the Champions League in a knockout stage, we did win in 90 minutes 1-0. Hopefully that happens again. There should be no excuse for going through, but in saying that, though, if we just found a fucking goal there, we would already have 1 foot through into the quarterfinal of the Champions League yet again. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time. It is the second leg versus Sevilla in the knockout stage of the Champions League. Hopefully we will be okay and hopefully we will do it, but there is some injury news for us. We've copped it a little bit. Lars out with a twisted ankle. Jefferson's also out with sprained wrist ligaments, which means I don't particularly have a left wing backup for Smith. Sander Bloom's doubtful of pulled abdominal muscle. We'll check if he's fit enough, and our backup keeper should be okay with a hamstring. Sevilla have 3 players out. They've also got Joe's Ramon Ramirez, who I believe started at centre-back, and Talon out as well. Sevilla's recent form coming into this game since our last game, they beat Alvarez de Real San Sebastian and beat Las Palmas 1-0. We have been okay. We look pretty good. Sander Bloom has not been past fit. Ludovic could play. I'm going to play the captain until he's dead, I think, and then waste the change. The rest of the team's okay. The baller will come in up top. He's a big game player. We'll give it to him. Smith mercifully is fit. The rest of the team looking pretty good. All we need to do is score goals here, and hopefully we will be okay. In terms of the league, 1-7-0 in the game just gone, and 1-1-0. Didn't mean to click on scouting, and we are going to get straight into this. as well. United have to all to do against Juve, and we have it all to do here. We then have, obviously, the knockout stage as well in a few days' time, and hopefully, if we get the knockout draw, and hopefully we get to it. Anyway, it's the same team that did play in the 0-0 draw against Sevilla. I honestly think we don't need to do anything different. We just need to play the same way, but score. From what we saw, we know we can do it. Hopefully we do, and hopefully, it's not a nervy one. We just go and pump. And saying that, though, I'm going to put my prediction out there. I think we're going to win 1-0. It's going to be absolutely very tight, and hopefully we will be okay. They look like they're going up 4-4-2 yet again, which I do not blame them at all for doing that, and we are going to tell the boys to make a difference and go out there and hopefully do the job. We will go press like we normally do. Junior in goals yet again. So Dede's playing alongside Igor. Igor still knows what he's doing, just not as quick. He's the one we need to get out, the 31. Damiano's still in there with Miguel on the other side. Noel is playing right wing. That's not bad. Marcus Thomas is still there with Marcus Lopez. Diallo's come out left wing, which is not bad. He's very elite. Brewell, who had that chance to hit the bar, and Jorge is still there too. Think we will be... Yeah, look, we've got a better team on paper than them. But in saying that, though, they haven't conceded a lot of goals. They've FM'd a lot of teams. And it just reminds me of what Inter did to us a couple of years ago in the group stage. Dominated, drew, dominated, lost. Saying that, we drew in Denmark and lost there. But this is Denmark, baby. We have to be full of confidence. If we're as good as we think we are, we have to win this game. Simple as that. And it could be the last chance we have with Nildo and Ronald to win the Champions League as well. And we're not going to get a better player than Nildo. Anyway, time ticks away. 2 shots, 2 on target. 10 minutes in, 66% possession. But yet to score, we will reverse the camera here, and away we go. Schmidt cleared, unfortunately, though. Only as far as Renshen, and Renshen has time and options inside. Bloom with the injury. Would love to be a goal or two up and then get Bloom off. And Bloom now with the run, looking for Carlos. Can beat a man if he drops the shoulder. Comes inside. Sander Bloom needs an option. Ronald, can he turn and play a good ball? Looking for a runner. Finds Smith, who can run at people. And Smith going with it. Still going. Cuts inside. Ronald now needs an option. Carlos. Oh, my God. Junior didn't just save it. He held it from inside 6 yards. How many times have we not scored from a 6-yard box shot in the Champions League? Anyway, highlight's still going, which is odd. And Sander Bloom on it after Smith's ball was pretty good. Nildo running at people. Carlos wanted it. Looked inside. Eyed. Bula! Oh, my God. Junior, what a save. He's a world-class goalkeeper. However, Berlin couldn't score past him with 34 shots. We've had a couple of clear-cut chances, and it's still 0-0. Carlos now, though, with the ball, into Nildo. Looks for Ronald. Should have shot. Now he's going to shoot, isn't he? Carlos, he shoots just wide. 3 massive chances in the same highlight. All 3 have not resulted in a goal. 7 shots, 5 on target, 70-odd% of possession. And we are still 0-0 here in this tie. Wim Smet now into Ibe. Finds Ronald. Puts the ball over looking for Carlos. Carlos never made the run. Header was pretty poor for Miguel Angel. And Bloom has got Carlos with him on this side. Nildo now needs to pick an option. Comes inside, looks for the bowler! He's a big game player. And no matter what, this tie will be finished in the 90. Nildo with a fantastic ball in. And the bowler who didn't have his best day in Spain has got himself a goal here in Denmark. And vindicated for the man who scored so many goals for Sporting to be playing in this game. We couldn't put Nielsen in. We've backed the baller in because he's been banging him in the league, and he's a big game player. And unlike Evander, who was a big game player for us in Co, he has scored. However, they highlight straight away. They've done nothing, Sevilla, and now they're going to come out and play, aren't they? And it'll be interesting to see what they do. Anyway, the ball finds Noel, and it would be just typical Football Manager if we concede straight away. Brol now into Lopez. Brol, Thomas. We're pressing, which is good. Back to Askin. We've done well so far, but this next ball's the important one. Neri does so well at that. Reads the game well. Carlos, man. How's Diallo got there, man? Come on, Carlos. And Diallo now going on a run. Still going on a run, the elite winger. Ball over the top, finds Jorge. And just like that, it's 1-1. Completely gets to run the play. Sevilla have not deserved that at all. And within 2 minutes of us scoring, we've conceded it's 1-1. All because Carlos didn't want to win a hard ball. Are you serious, man? Out of nothing, they've scored a fucking goal. Jorge Alexandre scores. It's their first shot on target. It's a goal. We had 9 shots in 28 minutes, and it's 1-1. Time ticking away. As it stands, Sevilla through on away goals. We need to score to go back into the lead. It's finishing in the 90. Ronald now with a chance. Hits it. Oh my God, it's gone in. I thought Junior saved it. It bent away from Junior. Ronald has scored a worldie of a free kick. It is 2-1. It is absolutely incredible game at the moment. And we're back in the lead again for a moment of magic from Ronald. Junior, I thought, got there. In the end, all he could do is maybe get fingertips onto the world-class free kick from Ronald. And we lead again. If Sevilla go 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals, I'll be freaking livid. Oh my God, don't you dare. Don't you dare, Football Manager. Bloom, Carlos, we need the next one. Just put this game, not beyond doubt, but put this game in an area where we can't be offended by their next shot. A bad now. Still with it. We've got plenty of time. We're good. We barely concede goals. The fact we concede to their only shot on target is annoying. Carlos, Ibe, running with it. Still going Ibe. Needs a runner from somewhere. Still going. Why aren't you going with him, William Smith? Baller now. Glazer, Ronald. Wasn't in his path. Baller! It's free. It's 3-1. The baller's got a brace. A good ball from Ronald. A lovely 1-2 with the baller. And he has slotted that one through Junior. And he can't bail out Sevilla there. He's finally been beaten a 1-on-1. Baller with a ball. Laid in to Ronald. Made a very smart run. A great rated ball. Junior made himself big, but the baller's put it in. It's 3-1, 40 minutes played. We can't be offended by the next shot now, which is great. We've had 16 shots. They've had 1. And it's 3-1 if they score from a set piece. Come off it, Football Manager. Ren Sheng does well. Carlos on the break. 4-1 right now. Put this game to bed. Still going is Carlos. He is going. He is running. The baller looking for a hat-trick. Carlos going by himself, though. Can he find a cutback? In the end, I think he shot, and it's straight into Junior. That's a pointless highlight, isn't it? And there we are. Look, half-time, don't mind. 17 shots, 11 on target. It's 3-1. And look, as it stands, we're in a very good spot. And as it stands, we are through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League. 50-odd minutes played. 3-1 to the good. Time ticking away. We don't mind how much time ticks. Manzella, Igor goes long. Should be Renz. Is Carlos now. With the ball. Ibe. Back into Carlos. Good finds Neri. A few bookings out there, which is not good. Wim Smet. Going on a run. Ibe now. Needs an option inside, which he does have with Ronald. Good 1-2 yet again. Ibe now still going with it. Still getting in the box. Beats a couple. Smet. Baller. Ronald. Game over. In the end, Askin did well. He didn't allow the baller to turn, got a tackle in, but Ronald's in the right area. It's a brace from the baller and Ronald. It's 4-1, and I do not see Sevilla scoring 3. They haven't even looked like scoring in this tie. The fact they've actually scored 1 is a joke, and the fact of the matter that we didn't win the game in Spain and this became nervy for about 20 minutes has been ridiculous. But that's football manager being football manager. In the end, Ren saying Carlos going with it, still going, goes for goal. That's very far wide and not at all pretty. I feel like with this all being said and done, the 2 coming in for Sender Bloom's pretty good. And you know what? Jeppe Hansen, get out there, buddy. Go as an advanced playmaker and attack. You know what? Go as a Mazzala and attack. Get forward, Jeppe. Jeppe Hansen's playing in the Champions League, boys. Again, he's back where he belongs. And away we go. 60-odd minutes played. Made a couple of changes here. Ronald's had a storming day. We've got him off with the booking as well. And hopefully we continue on in the same vein of form. 78 minutes played. I feel like this game, you don't need to rest Ronald in this as well. And we'll get Somariva in to keep him happy. And Somariva will go in alongside of Jeppe. Highlight here, as we're making a change. Would imagine it's a pointless one. But Nildo with the ball. Going on a run before he comes off. Still going, Nildo. Beats 2. Nildo! Oh, I wasn't imagine if he scored that. Would have been a worldie of a goal from Nildo. A fantastic run from a fantastic player. And in the end, we are cruising into the Champions League quarterfinal. 24 shots, 13 on target. We've put Sevilla to bed. They have not been able to FM us here in Denmark. It's Denmark, baby. Come and FM us. You can't. And away we go. It's a minute left. That's a highlight. Would love it still to be 4-1, 5-1 even. Just don't be 4-2. They do not deserve a second. And Somariva on the run finds Wim Smet. And the baller wants a hat-trick. And he's in the box. Somariva, ball in, Carlos, great finish. And there we go. It's a brace for the baller and a brace for Ronald. And it's a Carlos, little party piece at the end. A lovely volley. A Somariva ball that was delightful. And it is 5-1. And Somariva, with a ball in, finds Carlos. And there we are. Took it off Jeppe's boot. How dare you? That's game over, though. We win 5-1. And look, could you imagine it was 1-1? That 1 shot on target was 1-1. Mercifully, though, we get home, and we were pretty happy with that. A good win, boys. Well done. And we have the knockout draw coming up in a second as well, YouTube. Don't go anywhere. I'll probably film the podcast in between all this. And then we'll see the knockout draw as well. It's a 5-1 win. Juve knockout United in the 93rd minute, man. Matt Kengo does well. We've got history. We've beaten Juve in the knockout stage of the quarterfinal of the Europa League, and last year in the first knockout round. We want Juventus. Really, on paper, we do. And they did not deserve anything at all. I totally agree with you. And we are through. Ronald with a fantastic free kick, an absolute beauty, and mercifully put, we did not get FM'd by the FM merchants that were Sevilla. And hopefully, we will get a good draw in the quarterfinal. Can we make our first semi? It all depends on the draw. Let's go find out. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for the quarterfinal and semi-final draws here of the Champions League. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, there has been some big results in the first knockout stage. And I said I don't think it's going to be as open as last year. It's probably not, but there has been some results. So obviously, Liverpool getting through past PSV and PSG getting past Kransdorf, easy. Arsenal were leading 4-1 on aggregate. 4-2 on aggregate after the first leg. Barcelona in Spain won 3-0 to send them out. Huge result for Barcelona. I actually wouldn't mind them in the semi-final or final to get a chance to play Gildo and Rafael Orbres and knock them out. That would be fun. But the big one here, Benfica 2-0 in Portugal, beating City after losing 3-1 in England to go for an away goals. Bayern knocked Napoli out, last year's champions, 11-4 on aggregate. Looked pretty good. Salzburg, however, though, scored in the 108th minute to knock out Real Madrid in Spain, ladies and gentlemen, to get a 2-2 draw and send them out on away goals. By the way, Salzburg scored 89th minute and Madrid scored in the 91st minute to send it to extra time, which is nuts. And then, we obviously beat Sevilla, but more importantly, Juve held on for dear life against Man United, and we have a chance to play Juve for the third consecutive year in a row in the European knockout stages. We obviously knocked them out in the quarterfinal when we made the Europa League final and won. We obviously knocked them out last year before we obviously got done by Hertha Berlin in the most brutal fashion I've ever seen in my life. Anyhow, we're going to go into the draws here. I think there's definitely teams we do want and teams we don't want. We want to avoid Bayern and Barcelona. We probably want to avoid PSG and probably Liverpool. But we would love Salzburg, Benfica, or Juve. It's probably more likely than not we're going to get a big tie, and that's why last year was so important. We only didn't want Man United. We got Hertha Berlin, and we were one kick away from being through. We were 10 seconds away from being through. And we would have played last year's champions, the side that just won 11-4. Feel like in order of what teams we don't want. We don't want Liverpool, we don't want Barcelona, we don't want PSG, we don't want Bayern. I actually think we can beat Bayern. We've done that in the past, but they do look really good at the minute. In order, what we want is Salzburg, Benfica, and Juve. First out the hat is Liverpool. Please don't be SFB. It's not. Salzburg, no. Leaves us with a 1-2 chance. Well, leaves us 1-2 chance. Only leaves us two teams that we want. Next out is us, SFB at home. I don't like being at home first. Only good thing, though, means that the second leg would have an extra half an hour to score an away goal for extra time. And we get... Drum roll. Come on, be kind, please, game. Please. It's going to be Juve again, isn't it? Be Juve again. Be Benfica one time. It's still lagging, still loading. Come on, FM. Taking forever, man. I hate this long wait. I won't be happy if it's Barcelona, but... Oh, my God, it is Barcelona. I was going to say, I won't be happy if it's Barcelona, but it's a chance to play some old boys in a Gildo and Rafael Orbres in that, and it is Barcelona. A side that we've played so many times in years gone by. We have drawn against them, we've beaten them, we've lost to them. That's going to be an interesting tie. Next out is Bayern play PSG, wow. And Juve play Benfica. That's massive, because we can beat Benfica. We've beaten Juve in our last 3 ties, which means that if we somehow knocked out Barcelona, we could get Juve or Benfica in the semi-final or the final. All right, Liverpool and Salzburg would play Juve or Benfica, and we would get Bayern or PSG in the semi. Well, there's only one way to win a Champions League. That's beat the best. We've got to beat Barcelona, then Bayern or PSG. That's going to be interesting. And then we'd probably play Liverpool in the final. God forbid Benfica or Juve did something. That is a very harsh draw, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We get Barcelona in what will be an absolute monster tie. We've got them at home first. It means we should be in a position to have that tie still alive going into Spain. We need to keep a clean sheet. This 4-3-3 needs to perform. And if it does that, anything's possible. We'll welcome Orbres and Agildo back to Denmark, to a place which made him famous. It'll be nice to see some former Suns play against us, but there'll be something in just knocking out Barcelona in the year we win it and saying, Rafael Orbres and Agildo, Why didn't you stay? You could have won one with us, and you've lost a final with them, a semi-final, and you're about to lose a quarter-final to us. Hopefully so. I'll see you next episode, guys. Thank you and goodbye.